Aa.
Ciao. Amica, ma che sa?
Tadı.
Dear my beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story which is called Shadow in the City. In the heart of a bustling city, among honking cars and endless footsteps, lived a dog with no name. He wasn't a puppy anymore, but he still had a spark in his eyes, deep brown eyes that had seen both kindness and cruelty. People passed him by every day, but few stopped. To most, he was just another stray. He spent his days roaming alleyways, dodging traffic, and searching for scraps behind restaurants. At night, he slept beneath an old bench in the city park. He had no collar, no tag, and no home. But he remembered once having all three. Long ago, he had belonged to a boy named Sam. They had lived together in a small apartment on the 5th floor of a brick building. Sam had taught him tricks, given him baths in the sink, and fallen asleep every night with one hand resting on his back. Back then, his name had been Shadow because he followed Sam everywhere. But life had changed fast. Sam's family moved away suddenly, and in the chaos, Shadow was left behind. The door shut, and it never opened again. That was 2 years ago. Shadow didn't chase after cars anymore. He didn't bark at strangers or beg at tables. He just watched. He waited. Deep down, some part of him still believed Sam might come back. One cold December morning, the city was buzzing with holiday cheer. Decorations hung from streetlights. Music played from stores, and people rushed by with arms full of gifts. Shadow lay curled near a coffee shop heater vent, shivering slightly, when he noticed her, a girl with a red scarf, sitting alone on a bench, tears in her eyes. She looked no older than 15. Her hands were tucked deep into her sleeves, and her backpack was resting by her feet. People passed her without noticing, but Shadow didn't. He approached slowly, his tail low. She noticed him and wiped her eyes. "Hey there," she said softly. "You cold too?" She reached into her bag and pulled out half a sandwich. Shadow hesitated. Then he took it gently from her hand. "I'm Mia," she whispered. "I ran away." "Stupid, huh?" Shadow sat beside her. He didn't know what running away meant, but he could feel she was lost, just like him. Mia came back the next day, and the next. She brought food, talked about her mom who didn't listen, her school that felt like prison, and her dreams of becoming an artist. Shadow listened. He never barked, never begged, just sat quietly. Then, one snowy night, Mia didn't show up. Shadow waited for hours beneath the bench. The snow piled higher. The city lights blurred behind the flakes. But Mia didn't come. Something inside him shifted. He stood up, sniffed the air, and began to follow her scent. Shadow's journey took him through unfamiliar streets and across icy sidewalks. He passed crowds of shoppers, police officers shouting, and stray cats huddled in corners. Her scent was faint, but it was there. Finally, in a quiet alley behind a diner, he found her, curled up against a wall, hugging her knees, her red scarf pulled over her face. Her eyes widened when she saw him. "Shadow," she whispered. It was the first time she'd called him anything. He wagged his tail. She laughed through her tears and wrapped her arms around his neck. "I knew you'd come." That night, Shadow stayed by her side, keeping her warm through the snowstorm. The next morning, a kind diner worker found them. "Hey," he said gently. "You can't stay out here, sweetheart. Come inside." Mia hesitated, but Shadow nudged her forward. They stepped into the warmth together. The man made a call. Later that day, a social worker came to pick up Mia. She looked scared. "What about him?" she asked. "He can't stay here," the worker said. But the diner owner smiled. "I'll take him," he said, patting Shadow's head. "Looks like he's got a loyal heart." And so, Mia went to a shelter to get help, and Shadow, now officially called Shadow once more, stayed at the diner. He greeted every customer, lay by the kitchen door, and waited for the familiar sound of that red scarf coming through the snow. Weeks later, Mia returned. Clean clothes, brighter eyes. She knelt by him, laughing as he jumped into her arms. "Guess what?" she said. "I'm going to be okay, and I'll visit. A lot." Shadow didn't need promises. He believed her. The city still rushed by, loud and uncaring. But in a small diner on 14th Street, a once-forgotten dog had found warmth, a name, and something even better than a home: hope. If you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It will really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then just skip it and don't forget to check out our other videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.